So what is going on, people? Welcome to episode 32 of the Sheffield Wednesday career mode here on EFC 24. I hope you're doing well. And well, today we look to press on from what was a better episode last time out. If you haven't seen it, by all means go ahead and check it out. But 2 wins against teams that we should be beating, or, you know, lesser teams, I guess, in this career mode. Of course, all our wins have only come against big teams so far this season, but we managed to pick up a 2-1 win away at Villa Park, and then a comprehensive 4-1 win at home against Forest. But then we did travel to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and it's kind of the first big game of the season that we've lost. So the fact that it's coming in December is quite impressive, but even still, we start today with a game against Norwich, who have had an absolutely terrible start to the season, so we're probably going to lose that game. We then travel to the capital to take on Fulham before our final game of the episode sees us take on Arsenal at home. Next episode's pretty big, isn't it? A trip to Anfield to start with, and then at home against your local rivals on New Year's Eve. At least the fans haven't got too far to travel on New Year's Eve, so that's something nice. But yeah, if you are looking forward to this episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, if we check out the table as well, actually, if we just do that there, we are 13th. So we're moving in the right direction, as you say. Norwich, they finally picked up a win this season. 1 win, 1 draw, 12 defeats. You know what's going to happen. But we are now 6 points ahead of the drop zone, ahead of Leeds, who are level on points with Palace. But yeah, certainly moving in the right direction. But Norwich, as we said, down there in 20th. Fulham are in 9th. And Arsenal are 2nd, just a point behind North London rivals Spurs. So there we go. It's going to be an interesting episode, but one we're certainly looking forward to. We've also made another signing. If we just have a look in the squad hub, Luke Bryan was a 19-year-old free agent left back at 76 or 18. Considering that Leif Davis is leaving us in January, that's an absolutely perfect replacement. So Luke Bryan is in. He's on about 18 grand a week on a 4-year deal. But I just love these regens that pop up as free agents. So yeah, Luke Bryan is in. He might well feature. Oh no, apparently we've got, despite playing on Saturday, we've got very good stamina in the squad. Well, some changes will need to be made, but otherwise I will see you for the game against Norwich. So for the first game of the episode then against Norwich, this is how our visitors line up. Angus Gunn in goal. Back four of Jonathan Power, a regen. Lombardi, another regen. Adegboyega and Artiega. Maybe not hard to see why they concede many goals at this level. Sorensen and Matazzo in the middle. Springett on the right, Borja Sainz on the left, and Martigani behind Adamida. Mariano is there, someone we actually looked at this summer. Sarah. Yeah, not hard to see why they are really struggling at this level. We've made a couple of changes. Cantero comes in, and so does Poveda. Cantero in the 10, Poveda out on the right. So Franca and Skov, the ones missing out. New boy Brian makes it onto the bench for the first time. And now Norwich coming forward. Sorensen finds Adamida, and he's got a path into the box at least here. Oh, that's a lovely jink of the feet. And well, a good save in the end from Mike Cooper. Fairly comfortable. Could have held on to it maybe. But still, can we get ahead on that? We can't. They've hit the post. That was unfortunate. And well, we're just going to panic and get this one clear. Aim for Barrios, who's chested that down superbly well. And now is there a route through, and Cantero could be in behind. Alejandro Cantero slide this one into Fernino, and an incisive counter-attack from almost going behind at one end to going in front at the other. A lovely piece of play, a very, very good counter-attacking goal. And Cantero managed to do well to hold up the ball for that man Fernino. His fellow countryman just slots him in, and then he's not going to miss that. We certainly don't seem to be missing EK Ogboy this season, do we? Fernino has stepped up, a very different striker to EK Ogboy, but it's certainly filling the void left by our previous number 9. And we lead against bottom of the table. Great tackle from Will Hughes. And now Cantero could be in. Cantero will have the strike. Forces a very good save out of Angus Gunn. But Barrios will be across to take the corner. Oh, aiming for Fernino. Poveda. Out to Barrios again. Puts the ball in. It's not a bad ball. Will Hughes tries to get that one out, but only as far as Gaston Alvarez. Nice ball out to Perez. Ball into Fernino. Oh, just taken off his feet, off his toe. And now into the final few minutes. We cannot afford to give anything up now. Poveda will just bring this one away. That should be enough to see the game out. Brookstas. Will Hughes. Cantero is in, and Cantero will finish this game off. And that will be 2-0. Game, set and match. And he's been a threat all game as Alejandro Cantero from that number 10 spot. And thankfully for him, it's paid off. And he's grabbed himself a goal. Lovely piece of play just at the depth there with Will Hughes seeing that gap. Cantero enough time to take the touch and slot into the far corner. 2-0. And well, I think Norwich are a little unfortunate there, because certainly in the first half they were very good. Second half we just managed to pen them in really. But good display from Norwich. But we were just too much for them in the end. So for this game then, away at Fulham, this is our host lineup. Labrovic in goal, back four, Tete, Adarabioyo, Congolo and Calvin Bassey, Reed and Buzio in the middle. Wilson on the right, Luis Enrique on the left, Ryan Cherky, only 80 rated, in behind Rodrigo Muniz. So it's still fairly similar Fulham side. Sanabria on the bench. They haven't got a lot on the bench, it must be said. So we've made a few, I think 3 changes again because of tired legs. So just run through it quickly. Back 5 is the same. Pugstas and Espria in the middle. Franca back in, as is Skov. Cantero up top. Nino not quite fit enough to start. And then Poveda moves out onto the left for this one. So, yeah, Cantero gets another start. He would have started anyway, but because of Fernino's tiredness, he gets the start up top. But yeah, so hopefully we can continue in our good vein of form. We've had some very good matches over the years at this ground in previous series, so hopefully that theme can continue, although we don't want it to continue for the home side on. That's just as I say, that's really unfortunate, to be fair. Harrison Reed latching on to the tackle that produced the loose ball, but yeah, I think that's just a bit unfortunate, really, the way that the tackle's fallen to him there. Not a lot Cooper can do. But, yeah, Cannon just about to get rid of the ball. The tackle falls to be fair, I don't know why Harrison Reed is in the middle there. Like, just completely unmarked. Not the best defending from us. But Fulham have an early lead. Oh, and Cooper. Oh, no. How unfortunate. Cooper, I don't really understand why he's parried that cross, but then it just dives into the defender who it locks onto. The defender then has to jump out of the way. It completely takes him out of the game. And Harry Wilson's like, oh, cheers then. Cooper, I have no idea what you're doing, mate. Like, you've had some really good games recently, and that is just, you've just bottled it. But there we go. It's going to be a long, tough way back from here. And we're not even going to get a foul for that. Can we just get a break, please? Oh my God, we've been awful in this game. It's a great finish from Wilson. Lashes it into the roof of the net. Nothing that Cooper can do with that one. Game over already. The quicker this game ends, the better. I mean, it's not like it gets any better. We got Arsenal next. Can someone help, please? Someone make run. Jesus. Pugstas. Nice. Oh my God, Adarabioyo is having the game of his life. Although Poveda's done well there. Cantero. Unbelievable save. 4-0. Just a shambles at the back again. Absolute shambles. Get the tackle in. Another tackle comes in. Reed is there. It's 4-0. "5-0. Well, to be fair, it's a good finish from Cherky. But yeah, just crappy header out from a corner. In, chests it down on the volley through a crowd. Finds the bottom corner superbly. It's 5-0. Hey, we have a goal. 5-1. Who scored that? I can't even see who that is. There's Franca. I should have expected that, being in that position. Nice little ball dinked over the top. Cantera goes for the strike. And then a tackle just falls to Franca. It's just a little, well, almost a dink in a way. But just, yeah, nice little finish with his left foot. Puts it in the back of the net. 5-1. That was well worked. It's 5-2. Just played it around the area. Found Skov on the free on the right hand side. And that's an interesting replay angle. But yeah, we're saving face a little bit. There goes the final whistle finally. A very, well, comprehensive defeat. Absolutely ruined by Fulham. Don't know what happened. Just one of those, you just got to chalk it down. Nothing went right for us. We saved face a little bit, but that was embarrassing. Let's move on very quickly, shall we? Right, press conference ahead of this final game against Arsenal, then try and pick up morale a little bit. Can the squad maintain this level of performance? Going to need every player to play their part. That is faux show. Do you have any chance against the league leaders? Arsenal being top isn't what we're going to focus on, but interesting to know they're now the league leaders. We'll be making changes. We won't panic. Although there will be changes after that game. But we won't let the press know. Not going to be drastic changes. We'll just go with our usual lineup, I think. Right, for this final game of the episode then against league leaders Arsenal, this is how they line up. Ramsdale in goal, our back four of Timber, Garcia, Chris Smalling and Nuno Mendes. Kimmich holding with Erdegaard and Havertz in the middle. Saka on the right, Jesus leading the line, Martinelli up top. Jorginho there on the bench, Smith Rowe. So they haven't got the depth necessarily, unless they've got injuries, but their front line, well, just their squad in general, is pretty impressive. We are back to full strength finally, so hopefully we can put in a decent performance against the league leaders. Cooper will come out and just mop that one up. Oh my word, that's a crunch. Who was that? Was that Nuno Mendes that come in there and just took out Skov? Havertz in behind. Oh, and that's just too easy. And Gabby Jesus has picked up where Fulham left off and just slotted that one. Well, not even slotted, smashed that. But Havertz, very good piece of play from him. Waited for the defender to commit, played it into the space. Gabby Jesus, as easy as you like. Thank you very much. 8 minutes in, and Arsenal are leading, and we do not look up to the races. Can we shoot? Oh my God. What a save that is. Thankfully from Mike Cooper, because the game was fanning around in trying to pick the right person. And thankfully Cooper has bailed us out there, but Skov is going to get past Chris Smalling hit. And Skov, it will get an equaliser for us. Well, we weren't behind for long. I never thought Robert Skov would outpace anybody, I'm not going to lie, but one person he can outpace is Chris Smalling. I thought I might have taken that slightly too far as Ramsdale came out to close down the angle, but thankfully Skov gets the shot away just before the England goalkeeper can get to us. It's slotted into the back of the net, and well, game on, 1-1. Come on, boys. This game was requiring a lot of intense concentration. So apologies that the commentary went against Fulham anyway, but even more so in this game. Franca, oh, has he turned his man? Has he got the pace to get away from Smalling? I think he might. Mateus Franca, oh, it's off the bar. Fernandinho, oh, and he has the shot that's blocked. The counter-attack seems to be our best avenue to goal. Pukstas aims for Fernino. Skov down to Alvarez. Back to Skov. Can he get the ball round? He can. Oh, and it's headed away well in the end, but only as far as Will Hughes. Pukstas tries to get it forward, but in a crowd of players, it's ended up back at an Arsenal shirt. Oh, Franca. Although Barrios is in here, and Barrios, will find his first goal for the club. The new club captain is off the mark finally, but that was a superb pass from Matheus Franca to find him in the area. Maybe a miscommunication at the back from Arsenal, who knows? But Franca finds his man there, and on his left peg as well, his unfavoured left peg, gearing away from goal almost, just cuts across it superbly. Ramsdale backtracking to his near post, and then it goes across, so he's having to move one way dive one way while he's trying to move to the other. It's not worked out particularly well for him, because we, after going behind against Arsenal, find ourselves in front. Oh, the Skov's robbed Nuno Mendes of the ball. The Skov, he's got the run on Chris Smalling again here. Robert Skov. Oh, and he's managed to squeeze it in. At the near post, Robert Skov with a double. Ramsdale will be horrified that he's conceded that goal. But we've just turned up here in the latter stages of this first half. We had to really concentrate on defending the first 20 minutes or so. But, Ramsdale, he's had a shocker there. Robert Skov won't care though. Jesus forward, and Havertz is in behind. Kai Havertz goes for the outside of the foot shot. Tries to catch Cooper out at his near post, but the keeper alive to it. Oh, Barrios needs to get his head on that. Smith Rowe honours a substitute. Smalling goes for the shot, but it's a great challenge. And now can we break away? Will Hughes. Oh, it was bursting forward. It was actually Fernino that Franca tried to release. And now Havertz. Oh, he's managed to get round his man, but again Cooper saves at the near post. Having a big game is Cooper, and when that happens, sometimes that was just ridiculous from Erdegaard. Oh my word, he's tried to Skov. He's ended up hitting the post. Oh, and Hughes has been done in again. Oh, and this time Gabby Jesus is in. And they do get a goal back, Arsenal. They've been threatening for the last few minutes, and with just over 15 to go, Arsenal have a way back into the match. But Barrios has found Fernino. He's cut inside Fernino, and that's an easy goal. Arsenal absolutely asleep defensively. That was far too easy for an Arsenal defence to concede that sort of goal. But Fernino just able to run ragged the Arsenal defence. Ramsdale nowhere near it. 4-2. What a game this is turning out to be. Garcia bringing the ball forward for Arsenal in these final few minutes. They need to get something sooner rather than later if they've got any chance, but that's a superb interception. And now Will Hughes will just delay this one to Barrios. A little ball inside, and Franca's in, and Franca will make it 5, and the rout is complete on Arsenal. Who would have thought? 5-2 defeat against Fulham, 5-2 win against Arsenal. It looks likely to be. I promise you, it's still on Ultimate. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but I'm not one of those guys that will just change the difficulty between games and try and fool you lot. It is genuinely on Ultimate. It has been the whole time. It's like FIFAs of old. Sometimes the big teams just can't handle you, take you for granted, and you can catch them quite easily, and that's exactly what we've done on this occasion. It's hard not to feel good about that result. That was our last game before Christmas, so it set us up nicely to have a nice Christmas. If we have a look at the table then, and we sit 11th, so there is continuous improvement. We are now 10 points clear of the drop. And we're only in the bottom half on goal difference. We're only 6 points off Europe. We're closer to Europe than we are the relegation zone. Dare to dream? Europe this season? No, let's not. Let's be serious. But yeah, very good improvement. As you can see there, we are top of the table. Liverpool next to contend with, and that is how we start. A trip to Anfield, coming off that win. Who knows how we could get on in that game? But then a New Year's Eve game against Sheffield United on, well, New Year's Eve. I just said that, and then we end that. Oh, we got Reading in the cup. Love that. I'm going to sim it and probably lose, but I won't mind. And then, yeah, we'll end the next episode with that game at home against Southampton, looking for a bit of revenge after what they did to us earlier in the year. But we will enter the month of January as well, so you can expect signings probably in the next episode. But guys, what a way to end this one. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.